Hello, everyone, and welcome to this space for reflection. Today, we'll dive into an enriching dialogue about our experience in the foreign language acquisition and learning course. As future educators, it's fundamental to analyze how our understanding and practice evolve. For this, I have the pleasure of introducing my peers, Saray Bula Peña, Esther Estrada Ramírez, y Valentina Rueda de Hoyos, who will share their perspective on 4 key points. Let's begin. To start, I like to ask each of you what was the most gratifying aspect of your pedagogical practice or experience in this course? Sarai, would you like to start?
Hello, everyone. Okay, say students engage and enjoying the activity was the most rewarding part. It's pro that teaching is more that theory is about human connection through language.
What valuable insights you have shared, Sarai? It's clear that practical application was key. Esther, how about you?
Okay. Witnessing students' progress in learning a foreign language from initial insecurity to more fluent communication, it was also rewarding, build connection, adapt activities, and feel that their teaching had a positive impact on learning.
Thank you, Esther, for that very personal perspective. Valentina, we'll close this point with you.
Hello, everyone. The most rewarding aspect of my experience in the pedagogical practice was the opportunity to apply the theoretical knowledge acquired during the course and to visualize how it could be implemented in a real context. Although I was not in a classroom with students, it allowed me to reflect on my roles as a teacher, strengthen my creative when designing meaningful activities, and gain more confidence in planning and mining the educational process. Furthermore, sharing and sharing feedback with my classmates was extremely enriching as it helped me to see different approaches and teaching styles that I can integrate into my future teaching practice.
Now, let's move on to a crucial point for our training. Sarai, we'd like to know, how did your understanding of language acquisition theories evolve during the course? What did you truly learn?
At first, the theories feel abstract, but through crossing Vygotsky ideas, I realized that language teaching involves much more than grammar. Context, interaction, and motivation are essential.
It's fascinating how theory came to live for you, Sarai. Esther, how did you experience this evolution in your understanding of theories?
Okay, yes. Move it from a theoretical understanding to applying concepts like the communicate approach, corrections, comprehensively, input, and Vygotsky sociocultural theory in practice, learned that teaching vocabulary and grammar alone is enough. Context interaction and motivation are okay, and teachers must be flexible and creative to meet students' individual needs.
Very interesting, Esther. Valentina, to close this point, what can you tell us about your learning in this area?
Well, during the course, my understanding of the theories of English language acquisition evolved significantly. At first, I thought that the learning a second language was simply a matter of memorizing vocabulary and grammatical structures. However, as I studied the different theories, I realized that the acquisition process is much deeper and depends on multiple factors such as motivation, age, environments, and social interaction. I learned that teaching rules is not enough. It is essential to create the many environments where students are exposed to the language in real communicative contexts.
Moving on to the next topics. Let's talk about innovation. Sarai, the prompt mentioned innovate activities at the Agora events based on similar academic events and what you consider most effective for teaching and learning English, what innovate activities stand out, and what do you consider most effective?
A storytelling session with open-end stories stood out. It encourages creative vocabulary use and fluence in a safe, collaborative environment, very much in line with communication approach.
Excellent summary, Sarai. The importance of interaction and technology is evident. Esther, what innovative activities would you highlight and what do you consider most effective for learning English? Esther.
Okay. Most effective innovative activity from the Agora event, project-based learning stood out as highly effective as it integrates a creative collaboration and multimedia to develop all four language skills. Notable examples include creating stories and comics in English, which foster expressions, critical thinking, and activity participation.
Thank you, Esther. Valentina, to close this point, what do you contribute on is this topic?
One of the posters that I found most innovative in Aura was practice English with AI and digital comics. Areas includes and implements the use of artificial intelligence within the English language teaching process, taking into account the identified problem.
Finally, I'd like us to reflect on the outcomes. Sarai, what is your assessment and reflection regarding the products present at gatherings like Agora?
The poster showed strong pedagogical, understand, creative. The variety of methods from games to digital tools proved how powerful the mix of theory and practice can be.
It's clear that the impact and quality are remarkable, Sarai. Esther, what do you value about the Agora products?
Assessment and reflection on the Agora meeting products. The products show with a strong commitment, creative, and a focus on inclusive context-aware education. They address social issues and connected English, teaching which students real experience. The proposals reflected the teacher's role as a change agent, going beyond grammar to foster reflection and cultural elements enriched the activities and boosted students' engagement.
Very good, Esther. Valentina, your turn.
My evaluation of the products presented at the Agora event is very positive. I observed a creative and relevant pedagogical proposal with a clear focus on the real needs of the educational context. Many projects demonstrated a solid the theoretical foundation and effective integration of digital resources, as well as a genuine commitment from participants to strengthen teaching and learning processes. Regarding my reflection, the event allowed me to broaden my perspective on how problematic situation can be transformed into valuable educational opportunities.
We've reached the end of our conversation. I want to sincerely thank Sarai, Esther, and Valentina for sharing their valuable reflection and experience. It's clear that this course has been a platform for professional and personal growth, laying solid foundation for our work as future language educators. We hope this dialogue has been as enriching for you as it has been for us. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Bye. Very,
Bye. Thank
very good.
you. Bye.